Hello, I'm going to be answering Wassce 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 1. So the instruction is study the map of Niti district and use it to answer questions 1 to 10. So this is the map given to us of Niti district, and this is question 1. What is the contour interval of the map? A. 50 meters, B. 100 meters, C. 150 meters, D. 400 meters. So we are looking at the contour interval, and when looking at the contour intervals, we consider the contour lines. Now the contour lines basically are lines on the map that are used to represent distance above sea level. So the contour map basically are these ridge-like lines on the map. These ridge-like lines on the map are the contour lines, and they represent distance above sea level. So on each contour lines you can see numbers, or there are numbers present. So on this one you have 1000, representing 1000 meters above sea level. On the next one you have 900, representing 900 meters above sea level. Progressively on this you have 500, and this you have 400. So the contour interval is the distance, or the distance between two contour lines, the interval between two contour lines, and it's basically gotten from subtracting the one above from the one below. So in this instance you have 1000 and 900. So in order to get the contour interval, you can say 1000 minus 900, and that is 100 meters. So that is the contour interval of this map, and that is option B. So option B, 100 meters, is the contour interval of this map. So thank you, and please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. I'm going to be answering Wassce 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 2. What is the scale of the map in statement form? A. 1 centimeter on the map represents half kilometer on the ground. B. 1 centimeter on the map represents 1 kilometer on the ground. C. 1 centimeter on the map represents 5 kilometers on the ground. D. 1 centimeter on the map represents 15 kilometers on the ground. Now we are looking at this map of Niti district, and this is the scale given to us in the ratio form, which is 1:50,000 is what is given to us. Now for the sake of reference, in map reading, 1:100,000 means 1 centimeter on the map represents 1 kilometer on the ground. So this is usually the standard used in map reading, but now we have 50,000. So in order to convert or to know what 1 centimeter on the map stands for on the ground, you usually divide the bigger number given to you by 100,000, and that way you get how many kilometers, or you get the number of kilometers it represents on the ground. So in this case you will say 50,000 divided by our standard, which is 100,000. Now 50,000 divided by 100,000 is 0.5, and 0.5 is also half. So 0.5 kilometers, or half kilometer. So in statement form, 1 centimeter on the map represents 0.5 kilometer on the ground, or half kilometer on the ground. So the correct answer is A. 1 centimeter on the map represents half kilometer on the ground. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. Hello, I'm going to be answering Wassce 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 3. The approximate length of R of 1 is A. 18.3 kilometers, B. 16.5 kilometers, C. 6.5 kilometers, D. 3.0 kilometers. So this is R of 1, and it is from the key given to us. It is a river. So R is river. So this is river Ofon. So this is the river. As you can see, its course going below this bridge. This is the bridge going below and running down. So we have to calculate the approximate length, and how you do this is practically by using a thread or a similar flexible object to measure the length of the river on the map continuously down this way. So I took that measurement, and the length I got was approximately 13 centimeters. So after getting your length, what you do next is to use the scale given to you, which is 1 is to 50,000. 1 is to 50,000. Now, in statement form, 1 is to 50,000, it means 1 centimeter represents 0.5 kilometers. So 1 centimeter on the map represents 0.5 kilometers on the ground. So 13 centimeter on the map, which we have measured, which is the distance of the river, will represent what? So our unknown value will be equals to 13 multiplied by 0.5, and that is approximately 6.5 kilometer, which is option C, and that is the approximate length of River Ofon from the map. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and also for more past questions and answers. Thank you. I'm going to be answering Wassce 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 4. Which of the following settlements is nodal? A. Bis, B. Hop, C. Proga, D. Niti. So first we will we'll find these 4 settlements on the map. So the first one, this is Proga here, this is Hop here, this is Bis, and this is Niti. So those are the 4 settlements on the map. Now we are asked which of those settlements are nodal. Now a nodal settlement is a settlement that is located at a point of intersection of roads, usually major roads. So we are looking at the major roads. So this is a major road, this is another, and this is another. So this is one, this is another road here, this is another road, this is another road. So we are looking at where they intersect, which is here. So this is the point of intersection of these 4 roads. Now the settlement that is located in that area is Niti. So this is the settlement around here, built around that area, around that node or point of reference. Therefore the correct answer is D. Niti is the nodal settlement. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. Hello, I'm going to be answering WAEC 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 5. So, the highest elevation in the mapped area is approximately A. 800 meters, B. 900 meters, C. 1250 meters, D. 1400 meters. So we're still using this map of Niti district and we're being asked for the highest elevation. Now the best way to find the highest elevation is to look at the contour lines given to us here, and you can see the contour lines and the numbers written to them. Now the contour lines represent distance above sea level. The distance above sea level, and this is also similar to the highest or the elevation they're asking for. So we're asked for the highest elevation, so the highest point above sea level is what we are looking for from the map. Now the contour line, with the contour lines here, the highest number here is 1000. So the first clue is that the highest point should be around this figure, either just above or just below this figure. Now there are also more contour lines here, only that they aren't numbered. So it is a safe pointer that the highest point should be above 1000, but not approximately just above 1000, but not too far above 1000. Now from that, the closest figure here is 1250. Remember that what we are doing here is an estimate, because this is a map and everything is not exactly represented. So the closest from the contour lines we have read here is 1250 meters, which is option C. So please subscribe to this channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. WAEC 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 6. What is the relief feature marked X? A. Ridge, B. Plateau, C. Knoll, D. Gorge. So first we will locate the relief feature that is marked X on the map of Niti district. So this is X and this is the relief feature marked by X. So what exactly is this relief feature? So we'll take a look at what each of the options are, and then we'll see which one is closest to the relief feature marked X. So the first is ridge. Now a ridge is best defined as a long and narrow hill. A long narrow hill, and it's usually represented by contour lines that are long as well, long rounded contour lines, elongated this way. Then you have a series of them, long and narrow contour lines, series of long and narrow contour lines this way. So that is what a ridge is. Then a plateau is an extensive broad highland area. So a plateau is an extensive broad highland with a table-like top, a flat top. So the top of a plateau is flat, hence it is sometimes referred to as tableland. Now a knoll is a small hill which is more or less represented with a single contour line, and it's usually found in a lowland of about, let's say, 150 meters. So it's represented with a single contour line in a lowland. Then a gorge is a steep-sided valley. a steep-sided valley, and based on contour lines, it's usually represented by something like this. So this space is the gorge. Now, looking at the relief feature given to us, it best describes a plateau, because the shape of a plateau is represented, or the contour lines that are used to represent the plateau are usually multiple, more than one in number, and then the top is usually not perfectly rounded. So the correct answer is B, plateau, and the rest are incorrect. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. Hello, I'm going to be answering WAEC 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 7. If the map of Niti district, which is this map given to us, is reduced to half, what will be the scale of the new map in representative fraction RF? Option A, 1 is to 25,000, B, 1 is to 50,000, C, 1 is to 100,000, D, 1 is to 150,000. So the representative fraction scale is when you express the scale of a given map in this ratio format. So from the scale of the map, the original scale is 1 is to 50,000, and in statement format it means that 1 centimeter on the map is equal to 0.5 kilometers on the ground. So if we are reducing it by half, or reducing the map to half, a quick tip to remember is that the number, or the last number on this RF format will increase. So the higher the last number on the RF scale, or on the RF format of scale, the smaller the map. So if you are going to reduce the map, this value 50,000, this value is going to have to increase. So that happens when 50,000, if we are reducing it to half, it means we are going to multiply it by 2. We're going to either multiply it by 2, or another way to express it is that we are going to divide it by 0.5. So it's the same thing. So when you do that, you have 100,000. So when you reduce it by half, when you reduce the scale by half, the new scale will be 1 is to 100,000, and 1 is to 100,000 is C, which is the correct answer. So please subscribe to this channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. Answering WAEC 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 8. The relief feature on the west of Niti, which extends to the northwestern corner of the map, is A, gorge, B, plain, C, plateau, D, ridge. So this is Niti on the map, and we are asked to look for the relief feature on the west. So this is the relief feature. This is north, this is south, this is east, so this way is west. So west of Niti, which is this way, you have this relief feature here, and this relief feature extends up to the northwestern corner of the map. So this relief feature around here is what we are asked to consider. So we are asked what it is. A gorge. Now a gorge basically is a steep-sided valley. A steep-sided valley, and it's usually represented by V-shaped, closely packed V-shaped contour lines. So that does not fit into this description, hence gorge is ruled out. Now option B is plain. Plain is just basically extensive flat land without any elevation. Extensive flat land, and there are clearly elevations in this relief feature, which is why contour lines are present, hence it cannot be plain, which is option B. Now option C is plateau. Now plateau is basically an elevation, an extensive highland, extensive elevation with a flat top, and it's usually represented this way with a not perfectly rounded and imperfectly rounded top to represent the flat top. So that also does not fit into this description, hence it is not a plateau. However, option D, ridge, is basically described as a long and narrow hill. A long narrow hill with a series of elongated contour lines, elongated contour lines, and the length is usually greater than the width. So this is the length of it, and this is the width of it, and you can see that the length is longer than the width. Hence, the correct answer is option D, which is ridge. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. Hello, I'm going to be answering WAEC 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 9. In which settlement is mining practiced in the map area? A. Niti, B. Hop, C. Kura, D. Proga. So, in order to answer this question, first we'll look at each of the options given to us and see where they lie on the map. So this is where Niti is on the map. This is Proga on the map. This is Hop on the map, and this is Kura on the map. Now, in order to determine which part or which settlement mining is practiced, we'll take a look at the key, the map keys given to us. So you can see different keys, symbols for settlement, road, and all that. Now, there is a symbol here that represents mineral workings. So this is the symbol. This symbol represents mineral workings. And basically we know that mining is the excavation of mineral resources. Therefore, the next step will be to locate where or which settlement we have the mineral workings around. Now, the mineral workings are found here. You can see two of those symbols here representing mineral workings. So those symbols are around the Kura settlement, which is here, and that is the settlement in which mining is practiced. So the correct answer is C, the Kura settlement. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. Hello, I'm going to be answering WAEC 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 10. Where can civil conflicts be resolved in the district? A. Praga, B. Kora, C. Hop, or D. Niti? So, in order to answer this question, we will refer to the keys given to us for the map. So, looking at the keys here, you have court as one of the keys, represented by CT. So, and as we know, a court is where civil disputes majorly are resolved. So all we need to do to answer this question is to locate where this key or a court is found on the map and the region, the settlement where the court is located. So from the map, a court is located here. City is written here, which represents court, and that is in the Niti settlement. So a court is located there, hence civil conflicts or civil disputes can be resolved in Niti, and that is option D. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. Hello and welcome. I'm going to be answering Wassce 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 11. So we have a diagram here of a region, Zabu region, and we are to use this diagram to answer questions 11 to 14. So, which of the following statistical methods is represented above, that is in this diagram? A. Dot map, B. Isohaline map, C. Flow map, D. Bar chart. So to answer this question, we'll look at what the best way we can define each of the options, and then we'll see which one matches the description given to us here. Now, a dot map is used to illustrate densities, and distributions of people. It's used to illustrate densities and distribution of people using dots, and each dot has a value of a certain number. So one dot, for example, could be equal to, say, 5,000 people. So that's what a dot map is. Now, for an isohaline map is a map that indicates points of equal salinity in the ocean. Points of equal salinity in the ocean. Now, for a flow map shows movement of people from one location to another. And then for a bar chart, of course, a bar chart uses rectangular bars to represent data. So from the descriptions of each of the options we have looked at, we see that this chart or this diagram given to us has lines that indicates the movement of people or objects from one location to another. So you have these lines indicating movements from this location to this location. You have these lines here indicating movements of passengers between this location and this, likewise this, and likewise this. So the best description for this is C, flow map. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and also for more past questions and answers. Thank you. Hello, I'm going to be answering WAEC 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 12. How many passengers traveled between Izabu and Ashama? A. 6,000, B. 8,000, C. 10,000, D. 12,000. Now, we are to use this diagram or this map to estimate the number of passengers that traveled between two towns on the map, Izabu and Ashama. So this is Izabu on the map and this is Ashama on the map. Now this is a flow map and the lines represent a specific number of passengers. Each line represents a specific number of passengers and the lines represent the direction of travel as well. So the scale, from the scale given to us, one line represents 1,500 persons. So in order to find the number of passengers that traveled between these two towns, all we need to do is count the lines here, and whatever we get, we multiply the number of lines by 1,500. So the number of lines between Izabu and Ashama here are 8 in number. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 multiplied by 1,500, and the answer 8 multiplied by 1,500 is 12,000. So 12,000 passengers traveled between Izabu and Ashama, and 12,000 is option D. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. Hello, I'm going to be answering WAEC 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 13. By how much is the traffic between Izabu and Anipu more than the traffic between Izabu and Uba? A. 1,200, B. 1,500, C. 1,700, D. 1,800. Now remember that our scale is one line represents 1,500 persons. So we'll first locate the 3 towns that are involved in this question and then count the number of lines between these towns, multiply it by our scale factor, which is 1,500, and then when we get our answers we progress from there. So this is where Izabu is located, this is Anipu. So the first is from here to this point, and then the second is from this Izabu to Uba, so from here to this point. So the number of lines between Izabu and Anipu is 5 lines. So Izabu to Anipu is 5 lines, and 5 multiplied by 1,500 is equal to 7,500. Now the second one is between Izabu and Uba, and that's Izabu to Uba. You have 4 lines, so 4 multiplied by 1,500 is equal to 6,000. Now we are asked for the traffic difference, so we'll subtract 6,000 from 7,500. So 7,500 minus 6,000 is equal to 1,500, and 1,500 is option B, which is the correct answer. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. one major advantage of the figure is that it A is easy to construct, B shows quantity and direction together, C is easy to interpret, D involves mathematical calculation. So we are looking for the major advantage of this figure, this flow map. What is a major advantage of the flow map? Now, option A says it's easy to construct. Now, note that this is an advantage, but we cannot consider this a major advantage because its ease of construction cannot be considered major in terms of it being an advantage. So it's being easy to construct doesn't really help our data analysis in any particular way. So B says it shows quantity and direction together. Now, showing quantity and direction can be considered major because of its significance. Now, if you take a look at the map, you can see that the number of lines represents specific number of people or passengers in this case. Now, that is showing quantity, and then it's also showing the direction of travel. So, for example, these lines between Izabo and Ashama shows the direction of travel between these two towns. So this can be considered a major advantage. It is easy to interpret, also a very good advantage, but cannot be considered major. So that is ruled out. And then it involves mathematical calculation, cannot be considered a major advantage. So the correct answer is B, shows quantity and direction together. This is considered a major advantage of the flow map. So B. So thank you, and please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. Hello, I'm going to be answering WAEC 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 15. The density of the Earth's crust varies from A. 17.0 gram per cm cube to 19.5 gram per cm cube, B. 8.0 gram per cm cube to 10.9 gram per cm cube, C. 4.5 gram per cm cube to 7.0 gram per cm cube, D. 2.5 gram per cm cube to 3.3 gram per cm cube. Now, what we are looking at here is the density of the Earth's crust, and it's important to note that the Earth's crust is the innermost or the inner structure of the Earth. Now, this inner structure of the Earth is made up of 3 concentric layers. So you have 3 layers in the Earth's crust. The first of them is known as the lithosphere. The second is the mantle or mesosphere, and the third is the barysphere. Now, these 3 layers constitute the inner structure or the crust of the Earth, and these 3 structures have an approximate density of about 2.5 gram per cm cube to 3.3 gram per cm cube, and that is option D, which is the answer to this question. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. I'm going to be answering WAEC 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 16. Which of the following features is found in the upper course of a river? A. Levee, B. Gorge, C. Oxbow Lake, D. Delta. So here we are considering the features that are found in the upper course of a river. Mind you, a river has 3 courses. So the first is the upper course, the second is middle, and the third is the lower course. So these are the 3 courses, and there are features found in each of these courses, but here we'll be considering the features in the upper course. So let's take a look at what each of the options are. So a levee is basically an embankment. A levee is an embankment built to prevent overflow of a river. So an embankment built to prevent overflow of a river is known as a levee. Now, a gorge is a narrow valley. A narrow valley between hills or mountains, typically possessing steep rocky walls, and then with a stream running through it. Then we have Oxbow Lake. Now the Oxbow Lake is U-shaped in terms of its shape, so it is described as a U-shaped lake or water body that forms when a meander of a river, a meander or the river turns, is cut off. So it forms a separate body of water on its own. Meanwhile, a delta is formed by deposition of sediments from a river. Deposition of sediments from a river. Now, upper course river features include rapids, gorges, spurs, interlocking spurs, etc. And we've mentioned gorges as a feature of the upper course of the river. So the answer here is B, gorge. Now the other options are found either in the middle course or the lower course of a river. So the correct answer is B, gorge. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. Hello, I'm going to be answering Wassce 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 17. Which of the following elements of climate is used in the Greek system of climatic classification? A. Rainfall, B. Pressure, C. Humidity, D. Temperature. So the concept we are looking at here is the Greek system of climatic classification. Now the Greek system of climatic classification was developed by Greek scholars, and it was developed and adopted by these Greek scholars to classify climatic conditions. Now, in order to do this, in order to classify climatic conditions, they needed a basis to classify these climatic conditions. They needed some elements to consider, a few elements to classify these climatic conditions. Now, the system they developed was that they made use of temperature So temperature was the element of climate that the Greeks used to classify climatic conditions, and they did this by bringing together climate. They brought together climate with similar attributes based on temperature. So temperature was the basis they used in their classification, and temperature is option D, which is the answer to this question. Now keep in mind that the systems of classification are 3 in number. The first is tropic, the second is temperate, and the third is polar. So this was how the Greeks chose to classify climate based on temperature. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. Hello, I'm going to be answering Wassce 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 18. Two opposite longitudes form A great circle, B the equator, C the international dateline, D the Arctic circle. So we're looking at longitudes, and remember that longitudes are imaginary lines drawn on the Earth's surface running from north to south. So they run from, if the Earth, let's use this small diagram, if this is the Earth's surface, longitude lines run from north to south this way, run from north to south. So these longitude lines, their major importance is time calculation. They are used to illustrate time and also to calculate time differences. So time calculation is the major importance of longitude lines. Now when you have any two longitude lines opposite each other, two opposite longitude lines, they form what is called a great circle. So a great circle is formed by any two opposite longitude lines. Now for latitude, just for the purpose of mentioning, for latitude only the equator is considered a great circle, and the equator, of course, which is option B, is latitude line 0 degrees. That is the line that runs from west to east at 0 degrees horizontally on the Earth's surface. So the correct answer, as we have mentioned, is A great circle. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. So I'm going to be answering Wassce 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 19. What is the local time in town X at 45 degrees east when it is noon at 0 degrees? A 6 p.m., B 6 a.m., C 3 p.m., D 3 a.m. So we are going to use the longitude line 45 degree east to calculate the time difference between town X and another town which has latitude at 0, or longitude rather, at 0 degrees. Now let's represent it with a sketch or a diagram. So you have, this is, let's assume this is, let's call it town Y. That is the town at 0 degrees or 0 degrees longitude, which is of course the Greenwich meridian. Now, the second town is located 45 degrees east. That's 45 degrees east. So let's assume this is 45 degree east longitude, and this is where town X is located. So you have a time difference between longitude 0 degrees and town X, which is longitude 45 degree east. Now, in order to find this, we need to remember the fact that 15 degrees in longitude represents 1 hour. So for every 15 degrees you move in longitude, the time changes, or the time differs by 1 hour. Now, of course, you have 45 degrees between this town, which is 0 degree longitude, and this town X, which is 45 degree latitude. So in order to find this, we are looking for what 45, how many hours difference 45 degrees stand for. So the number of hours, or hours difference, will be 45 divided by 15, and then the hours difference is 3 hours. So to estimate the time at town X, we'll say noon. Since it's noon, is 12 p.m. exactly, plus 3 hours, and that is approximately 3 p.m. So 3 p.m. is the time at town X, and 3 p.m. is option C, which is the right answer. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers. Thank you. Hello, I'm going to be answering WAEC 2019 Geography Objective Past Question 20. Which of the following examples of igneous rock is extrusive? A. Granite, B. Basalt, C. Gabbro, D. Diorite. So we are looking at igneous rock, which is of course a form of rock, and igneous rocks are formed, or are rocks that are formed by the cooling and hence solidification of molten magma. Now, igneous rocks are of two kinds, or two classes. The first are intrusive rocks, or also known as plutonic igneous rocks, and the second are extrusive or volcanic igneous rocks. Now, intrusive igneous rocks are basically those that solidify within the Earth's crust. So solidifies within the Earth. That means they do not reach outside, and they only become visible after years of erosion. Now, examples of intrusive igneous rocks are diorite, gabbro, and then extrusive rocks are the ones that are formed when magma is ejected from the Earth's crust. So when magma comes and reaches the Earth's surface and then cools, extrusive igneous rocks are formed. An example, a strong example, is basalt. So we've mentioned diorite and gabbro, which are option D and C respectively, as intrusive, so they can't be the answer. And granite is also not an example of an extrusive igneous rock. And we mentioned basalt as the major example of an extrusive igneous rock. So The correct answer is B, basalt. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos and also for more past questions and answers. Thank you.